seen in this current year, this government divest Air India. Today was the day it was handed over, and we are awaiting the IPO of LIC, supposed to list in March. But while those have been great steps taken by the government, two swallows doesn't a summer make. So I would like to see a continued and firm divestment program. This sends a very strong message that government is not going to be in business. It is sticking to its word. It will do what it is good at and let private sector do what it's good at. So the two public sector banks, the one insurance company, we need that because we need more capacity. We need more capability and competition. So, and I think that will help us in the coming year itself. The second thing that I'd like to see...
No, just one second, a very important point. And everybody calls it disinvestment or divestment because privatization is a word, but one has to get to the, I mean, that's what it really means. And you're saying that will improve efficiency and it'll send a signal as well. And so far, every government has kind of been very slow on that, except perhaps the Vajpayee government, where Arun Shourie did a lot. But since then, this government, previous governments, divestment has been very slow. So that's been disappointing and you'd like to see that speeded up.
Clearly, we'd like to see that speeded up. I must say, after so many years of not moving ahead, the big divestment of Air India really puts a significant stamp of commitment from this government.
Yes.
But the reason I mentioned that is to say that's not enough. We need to continue and push harder and convert additional intent into action.
Okay. And your second point that you want in the budget?
Second point is really to start building for the medium term. We have seen that our healthcare infrastructure needed significant improvement. Our spends are just about 1.3% of GDP. We need to get to 2.5–3% in the coming years. Prepare ourselves for a next possible wave. We've done reasonably well in preparing ourselves for this third wave, but we can't just sit on our laurels so far. We need to anticipate what can go wrong ahead. So build healthcare. We are growing as a nation. We need to invest further.
That's a very important point because even if there's no other way, just improving healthcare. One thing is to prepare for a wave, but it's not going to go to waste. The people of this country need good health services in any case. So spending money on that, I think you've hit a nail on the head, actually. Very important point. And the 2 points that you do not want in the budget, you're hoping against hope?
One, like what Naren said, but let me be very specific. No new undesirable taxes. No wealth tax, please. No inheritance tax. We are not the West. We are not a nuclear society. We are not a society where capital investment has already happened to build capacities. We are still using the money that our businesses are generating to reinvest. We need that, and we are a joint family system. We are not a nuclear family system where in the West, when the kids leave home, they don't look back, and hence those parents pay inheritance tax. Our situation is different. We must be proud about that, and hence no such taxes. That's one thing. The second is the world is now starting to normalize on monetary policy. Right, so you're going to start seeing interest rates go up in a measurable manner. That must happen, but no knee-jerk changes in interest rates. Provide enough visibility to everyone on what the interest rate cycle is likely to be. You, of course, cannot get into detail of what number and when, but provide that, like what we see happens in the US, and a guide path for that. So that as we head
towards in agreement with Naren on saying no flip-flop, no uncertainty, no flip-flop. I think both Vikram Kirloskar and Naren said that